Alright, this is Chris from Team YTS, and I'm just going through. We got a request to go over these Holy Mark Dragons, and I'll be glad to go over with you and what they can do. Um, Now we'll start with the the mystical shine ball of the deck, which is Holy Marker of the Divine Dragons, level 8/00, nothing special. Well, so you thought. You'll see how special this card gets. You know, there's a card called Geb, the Holy Mark Dragon. It's level 4, 1800. When this card destroys an opponent's monster by battle and sends it to the grave, special summon one dragon type normal monster from your hand, deck, or graveyard, but its attack and defense becomes 0. So you're special in the Holy Marker with it. Also, an effect that all of the Holy Mark Dragons share is this last part. When this card is tributed, special summon one Holy Mark normal monster from your hand, deck, or graveyard. So whenever any of these are tributed, you special summon him. And with that in mind, we'll go over to Tefnut, which is the Cyber Dragon. 2100 attack, 1400 defense. Cyber Dragon effect. If you special summon it like Cyber Dragon, you cannot attack during this turn. This card cannot attack during this turn. And then it has the effect that when it's tributed, you bring him up. So you run 3 of those, because it's really good in here. Isis, the Holy Mark Dragon, level 5, 1900, 1200. I'm sure that most people would dismiss that as garbage, but read the effect. You can normal summon this card in face-up attack position without tributes. If you do, this card's original attack becomes 1000, but that doesn't matter because it's going to be used as exceed material anyway. Once per turn, you can target one face-up dragon-type normal monster. And until the end phase, the levels of all Holy Mark monsters on the field become the same as the one that you targeted. So if you have Holy Marker here, and you have Isis, use Isis's effect to make all Holy Marks the same level as him, which would be 8. Now you can just exceed into a rank 8. And yes, there's more than one rank 8 now. So you run 3 of those. Nephthys, the Holy Mark Dragon. You can special summon this card from your hand by tributing one Holy Mark monster you control. So it's a tribute special summon. Once per turn, you can tribute one other Holy Mark monster you control or in your hand to target one monster your opponent controls and send that target to the graveyard. And that can get rid of Zen Mains and Stardust. But what I want you to really notice here is the fact that it says you can tribute from your hand. And to our knowledge, the only other cards in Yu-Gi-Oh! That allow you to tribute from your hand are ritual monsters. So these guys, that automatically makes these guys unique. So, and then it has the effect, if it's tributed, you special summon him. Then there's Shu, and it has the same ability to come out as Nephthys. You can special summon it by tributing one face-up Holy Mark monster you control.
Sir, you got a personal message.
They can not talk to me right now. Once per turn, you can tribute one Holy Mark monster except Shu you control or in your hand to target one spell or trap card your opponent controls and destroy that target. So that's the MST of the deck, level 6, and you run 2 of him and 2 of Nephthys. You really don't want to go over that because then it gets really bad, cloggy. One honest because
they're all light.
They're all light. And then you run these, except for these aren't light. Drago Rado, and I'm only running these because Neo Galaxy Eyes isn't on Dueling Network yet, and that's fine because these guys are still good. And it's like they were made for this deck. When this card is normal summon, you could target one normal monster with 1000 attack or lower from your graveyard, and special summon that target in face-up defense position. So just summon, use the effect, bring out that if it's in the graveyard, which most likely it will be. And then once per turn, you contribute one dragon type monster you control to target one face-up monster you control. That target becomes level 8 and gains 800 attack. So imagine this field. You special Tefnut, normal summon Drago Rado, use his effect, tribute Tefnut, Drago Rado becomes level 8. Tefnut's effect goes off, and you special Holy Marker. So you have Holy Marker, which is level 8, Drago Rado, which is level 8, exceed into level 8. So those are really good, and 1900 defense could stand up to Ryo if you so need. Then you have the Rhoda of the deck, Holy Marker of Gathering.
No level restriction either.
No level cap, just add one Holy Mark monster from your deck to your hand. You run 3 of these. It's really good. Econ, which is broken in here, because again, they all need to be tributed, and Econ does just that. So it's really good. You run 3. Heavy, Reborn, Dark Hole, Avarice, the staples. Advanced Draw is my personal tech in here, and it's been working really well. If you find that you can't exceed, if you don't have 2 holy markers on the field and you just have one and it's just sitting there, tribute it. Get 2 draws off it. Play Advanced Draw. And speaking of tributes, the broke card, Super Rejuvenation. You run 3 of these. You play this deck on Dueling Network and you'll see just how many tributes of dragons you do in a turn. During the end phase of the turn, this card is activated. Draw 1 card from your deck for each dragon type monster discarded from your hand and or tributed during this turn. Again, just play the deck, see how many times you tribute, and then you'll want to run 3 of these too. So trust me, it's the broke card of the deck. It really is. Solemn Warning at 2, Solemn Judgment. Make sure you get your plays off. 2 Call the Haunted, really good to bring these guys back, especially Holy Marker and Isis, because Isis has a level change effect. Or if you need to bring back NXZs. And TT. And I'll go over the extra deck with you. Scrap, Stardust, Catastor, Trish, Brio. I don't run tuners, but you do run Monster Reborn, so, just in case. There can be a Black Rose in here too, personal preference. And then here's Kachi Kochi Dragon, which is just rank 4 of 2 level 4 monsters. Once per turn, if it destroys an opponent's monster by battle, detach an Xyz material monster from it, and it can attack twice. You don't have to run this. You could run Utopia, you could run Roach. It doesn't matter. It's just my personal preference. As for the rank 5s, Adrius and Tyrus are just fine. And then there's this guy, the Sacred Talons, M7. I'm just going to call him M7. Of 2 level 6 monsters.
Just get to the good part, his good effect.
Yeah, there's once per turn, you can detach 1 Xyz material from this card to target 1 monster on either player's graveyard or side of the field and return it to the hand. I really don't need to go over just how broke that is, so I think you should run 1 of those. And then I'm going to go into this guy, Adam, the Holy Mark Dragon Emperor. It's a 2 level 6 dragon type monster, so it is specific in what the Xyz materials can be. But I'll only run 1. Once per turn, you could detach an Xyz material monster. I keep saying that. From this card. Special summon 1 dragon type monster from your deck. Now notice it doesn't have to be normal like all the other ones say. But whichever one you bring out, its attack and defense becomes 0. And this card cannot attack during the turn you activate this effect. But the one that you special summon still does get its effect, so it does have some uses. You can bring out Drago Rado with it. You can bring out Isis with this level change ability. Or if you're about to go into a rank 8, bring out Holy Marker. But only 1 of, because the fact that it can't attack, kind of hurts it a little bit. Now I'm going to go into the rank 8s. Thunder and Dragon finally has a purpose, because you'll find yourself getting both these holy markers out. So you play 2 Thunder and Dragons. They're really good. Keeping in mind we still have Reborn and Call to bring out the materials. So, and then the big boss, Aeneid, the Holy Mark Divine Dragon, rank 8, just 2 level 8s. Once per turn, you could detach 1 Xyz material from this card, tribute any number of monsters you control or in your hand, and destroy up to that many cards on the field. Now, if you bring him out and you have, say, Geb or something, like if you have 2 holy markers in your hand, just tribute them, pop 2 cards on the field with Aeneid, and then you'll get 2 special summons of the Holy Marker guys, again, which you can use to exceed into another Aeneid or Thunder and Dragon if you wanted to. So, that card is good. And keep in mind that if you played Super Rejuvenation a turn that you brought out and needed, you're most likely winning the game.
Mm-hmm.
So that card is really, really good. And keep in mind that the tribute is a cost. So yeah. All right. So now I'm gonna go to the kind of cover the Neo Galaxy Eyes version. Now they don't have Neo Galaxy Eyes up on Dueling Network yet, but I will cover that you're gonna run Dragonic Tactics. It's a card everybody dismisses crap, but it's not crap anymore. Tribute 2 Dragon type monsters. Special summon 1 level 8 Dragon type monster from your deck. So you special summon Galaxy Eyes Photon Dragon with that. And you only run 1 Galaxy Eyes in the deck. You don't want to, it'll get cloggy. So remember what I said about these guys. They get the holy marker once they're tributed. So imagine your opponent has a monster on the field, right? You special summon Tefnut like Cyber Dragon. Normal summon Geb or Isis, whatever. Play Dragonic Tactics. Tribute both of them. Special summon Galaxy Eyes from your deck straight onto the field. And then these guys activate. So you get 2 holy markers on the field. So your field now looks like 2 holy markers plus a Galaxy Eyes. And you overlay all 3 into Neo Galaxy Eyes Photon Dragon.
Game on the board.
Game on the board. 4,500 attack. I'm not sure about the defense, but it really doesn't matter. When Galaxy Eyes Photon Dragon is used as an overlay unit, negate the effects of all other cards on the field, and it has another effect after that, but that's the one that people just go, oh shit. So that card is just broken. What else was I was gonna say? The other effect is you can remove an overlay unit, and all the Xyz monsters your opponent controls lose their units, and you gain that many attacks
for each one that you detach.
For each one that you detach, plus you get 500 attack boost off of each one.
So like there's a Zen mains.
If there's a Zen mains, you take the materials and you get another attack, and it'll be up at 5,000 attack right there. So Neo Galaxy Eyes, I think trumps Quasar in terms of brokenness.
I think it's because he's bigger, honestly, but still, they're just both really
They're
good.
both good,
Yeah.
but I think that is better.
Yeah.
Because the only way that you can stop Neo is by Warning, Judgment, Veiler, or Honest, really. There's probably another card I'm missing, but card is broke. So this is the deck, and enjoy on Dueling Network. Check it out.